There is a claim that Connie Ferguson is secretly dating Groovin Chabeling, who is alleged to be a business partner of Ket Matlala. This claim has stirred intense public interest. In this video essay, we'll peel back the layers of that rumor, where it came from, what the evidence or lack thereof is, who the people involved really are, and why such claims matter. Before we get into today's video, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button on so that you receive a notification every single time I post a video. The origin of these allegations can be traced to prominent gossip commentator Musa Kaula, who posted a striking claim. He shared a picture of Connie Ferguson with Groovin Chabeling and labeled him as his secret lover, while also asserting that Chabeling is in business with Vusi Ket Matlala. On an X post, Musa wrote, "Meet Connie Ferguson's secret lover Groovin Chabeling, who is business partners with Vusi Ket Matlala." In that post, he further alleges that Chabeling facilitates security contracts for Matlala's operations. Among the responses in this post's comment section was these following statements. "You're doing the kind of work many so-called journalists shy away from. This is serious journalism and it deserves recognition." Another user said, "The queen of drugs on TV. It really makes sense. If by any chance you live under a rock and don't get the reference, Connie Ferguson is involved in a lot of productions where she plays the character of a drug queen." Now, before we get into the facts, I want us to entertain the possibility of these allegations being true. According to Musa Kaula, Connie Ferguson's alleged secret lover is involved with Ket Matlala and makes around 12 million rands per month. Now, listen, there was a time when I would have sworn that this is most likely not true, specifically the allegations of Miss Ferguson being involved with an alleged criminal, because we've seen her being married to what society deemed a respectable man for a very long time. But with everything that's been going on in this country, I wouldn't just assume it's unlikely. No one would have believed that Nandipa would have ended up with a man like Thabo Bester, and she did. So I'm not putting it past her. Could she also just risk it all for love like Nandipa did? Let's get into it. What I want to point out is that as it stands, this has been claimed without any proof at all, and there are already a lot of people who seem to just believe it. Like in the comments I just read to you before, it seems there's a large chunk of people who have just taken what Musa Kaula has said as the truth. I don't know if this is true or not myself, but there is no reliable independent evidence supporting the claim that Connie Ferguson is romantically involved with Groovin Chabeling. There is also no credible proof linking him as a co-owner or direct business partner with Ket Matlala in any capacity that supports the scale of contracts Musa Kaula suggested. Some people say they are inclined to believe Musa Kaula because they say he gets his information from people who are close to the subjects of these posts. And I get that because a lot of things he has said before did turn out to be true. There may be no evidence right now, but it doesn't mean it's not happening. Unlike countries like America, where paparazzi is a big thing, here in South Africa, prominent figures can have a secret relationship kungabine evidence in the form of pictures because paparazzi culture is not a big thing here. What we do know from credible reporting is that Groovin Chabeling is a marketing/advertising entrepreneur involved in branding ventures, and Vusi Ket Matlala is a businessman in quotation marks, who is currently facing serious criminal charges, attempted conspiracy to commit murder, and money laundering in relation to a 2023 shooting incident involving his ex-girlfriend, actress Tebogo Tobejane. I just want to say something on the side unrelated to this issue. Well, kind of is, but not on a large scale. It's interesting how people like actress Tebogo Tobejane are okay with dating dangerous men until they are the ones who are in danger because of these same men. Now, to explain the picture that's been circulating of Groovin and Connie Ferguson, they are business partners, and how do we know that, you may ask? There are legal filings from as far back as 2019, where the actress and Groovin Chabeling jointly defended themselves in a case about product packaging, suggesting they had a business relationship regarding her skincare/beauty products. In the suit brought by the owner of Nivea, the court documents say that Ferguson and Chabeling together blamed the suit on bullying by a large multinational company, using it of trying to intimidate their smaller brand. So basically in this case, it was Connie Ferguson and Chabeling against Nivea. They were fighting about product packaging. That's how we know that the relationship between Chabeling and Connie Ferguson. I also found other articles that support their business or professional relationship. That case shows only that they were collaborators in her product business. It does not support romantic or personal claims, nor does it show involvement in shady contracts or large government security tenders. The known and documented relationship is strictly professional within her beauty brand and packaging matters, not a secret affair or corruption scheme. Now, I want to speak about Musa Khawula and his style of blogging or posting these exposés. As much as his defenders can say, so many of what he has said turned out to be true eventually. We have to admit how dangerous his platform is, because even if most of what he says turns out to be true, that one time when the allegations don't turn out to be true, it could mean lives ruined. In a case of misinformation, the lie can spread faster than the truth, and with the big role that social media plays in people's lives these days, it could even mean someone taking their life, because even if you were to correct the false statements with the truth wouldn't go as far as the lies went. His platform has been problematic for a long time now. I'm not asking for it to be cancelled or anything like that. We do need independent journalism, but it must be done with integrity, not on a platform that is reckless and even engages on setting people up to be bullied for X payouts. Also, people need to remember that Musa Khawula has been arrested before for making false allegations. So don't be quick to just believe him because he can't be making these things up. People who are close to celebrities are the ones feeding him the information. It's possible for him to really be reporting on something he was sent on a DM, but before posting, I'm sure there is nothing he does to verify if what's being told is indeed true. A spiteful ex or an ex-friend could just make up a lie and send it to him. You may say that it's not Musa Khawula's fault in that case, but it would be, since this is his platform. I've also never liked the way he would word his captions in a way to humiliate the subject of his posts. You are already exposing some of these people's deepest and darkest secrets. There's no need to humiliate them or call them nasty words out of their names. Gossip on its own already gets people clicking, so he does need to tone that down too. In conclusion, be careful about the things you believe and choose to share on social media. Leave room for doubt. Try to verify information before you pass it to others as facts. You have reached the end of this video. I'd really like to hear your thoughts on this matter. Do you think these rumors are true or not? Remember to keep the conversation respectful. I'm trying to create a community of people who understand that even though we may disagree on some points, it's okay for us to be completely respectful to each other. Thank you for tuning in.